Hey, what's up, you guys? Thank you so much for watching this series. Today I'm gonna talk to you about drill sergeants. The drill sergeants and their mental game. I say that unquotes because not many people who go to basic training knows that it's a mental game. This whole basic training experience is all a mental challenge. So, know that going in, we go to basic training. So, this video is a two-part video. I'm going to talk to you about drill sergeants first, then part 2 video I'll talk to you about recruits and platoon and your fellow recruits and how you can interact with them. Alright, so how does a drill sergeant view you as a recruit and how you can win their respect? That's the key to this video. Alright, so the drill sergeants. Alright, drill sergeants. They are, well, what I heard of, and what I've talked to my recruiter myself, they say that drill sergeants are the finest soldiers in the military. And I mean the finest. And they say that because in order to become a drill sergeant, you have to go through this extensive training physically and mentally. It's a rigorous course, so they are trained to help us, new recruits, to improve our physical and mental toughness. Basically, improve our thick skin. You know, some of us don't have that thick skin and being able to handle stress and able to follow through certain tasks without being overwhelmed by stress and distractions and etc. So when you go into basic training, you shouldn't be afraid of them, honestly. And they don't want fear. There's no fear in the U.S. military. So don't be afraid of the drill sergeants because they're there to help you. And I see that as a proud thing for me personally. Be trained by drill sergeants. Be trained by the best soldiers in the military. I think that's very nice thing to go in. Like, hey, they're there to help me. They're mentors. They're harsh mentors, but they do it for a reason. So I'm proud knowing that I'm being trained by the best. So think that way when you go into basic training. So you're not going in with fear and being intimidated and all that nervousness and stuff. So ease your mind. They're there to help you. Alright, drill sergeants. They are physically and mentally intimidating. And they do that for a reason too. And everybody knows that. Well, not everybody. Some people know that drill sergeants, they make sure that you do a task completely and be able to follow through it and work as a team, think as an army as one. And they make sure they make sure that you are under stress. They are trained to make sure that your life is as hellish as possible. Hellish. Hell as ever. They make sure of that. So that's why you gotta be mentally tough. The only way to get through basic training is mental toughness, and that is key to success to getting through basic training. And not just basic training, but throughout the military career. But mental toughness is key because to successfully complete basic training, you have to be at least 90%. 90% of basic training is a mental challenge. It really is. And the 10% is physical, but you need a mental toughness to get through the physical. So it works hand in hand. And mental toughness is key because, listen, you have no personality in basic training. You will not be able to curse at people out. You will not have your say. You have no say when it comes to drill sergeants. You have to follow orders. You be attentive, follow orders, do what they tell you. There is no second opinion. It's what they say, and what they say only is right. So, is this the first time you will be asked to use the bathroom, or to eat, or to go to sleep? or have an hour to yourself, or everything is written down in a schedule, and they have your whole basic training planned out for you. So, mental toughness, swallow your pride, swallow your ego, and just be attentive and follow orders. It will be tempting to like talk back to them, but you can't. The drill sergeants, and if you do talk back, you'll get smoked until you're exhausted. And smoked means you will do physical workouts such as push-ups or crunches, whatever they tell you to do. But most common to make you do push-ups until you're exhausted. So help you. So notice going in. You cannot talk back to them. Expect them to be harsh on you. Expect them to criticize you and get up in your face, spit, whatever, a little sprinkler in your face. So mental toughness. Alright, another thing. When you talk to a drill sergeant, there is no, I'm sorry, drill sergeant. Thank you, drill sergeant. No, there's no manners in basic training. Throw out what your mama taught you in your civilian life about manners. I'm not saying you should get rid of them forever, but you can't say sorry or thank you to a drill sergeant. 90% of what you will say to a drill sergeant is yes, drill sergeant, no, drill sergeant. 90%. That's what you will say. Even if they give you a nice compliment, don't. It's a test. Don't say thank you, drill sergeant. Just say, yes, drill sergeant. I'm sorry. Don't smile. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have smiled, but don't smile. Just say, yes, drill sergeant. Period. Like, oh, you don't smile either. Alright. When it comes to harsh criticism, this is where most people trip up in basic training mentally because, honestly, it's not only the females that cry. Men do cry too, because they're not used to being yelled at, used to get pampered when they're little at home. They've never been called a single name, never been cursed at, I don't know, but whatever it is, they take it personally. The worst thing you can do when a drill sergeant calls your name is to take it personally. And you don't want to do that. It's never personal. It's a mental test to see you can handle stress and to see you can take a shot at your ego. Basically, it's all a test. They don't know who you are. They don't know where you came from, and they don't care about you. All they care about is to make sure that you are converted from a civilian to a soldier and make sure you graduate from basic training and move on to the next group. That's all they care about, is to do their job. So they don't know you personally. So don't take it personally. They do it to make sure you can handle stress. So please, don't be that wimp that cries, sheds a tear. Oh, why do I just said that for? And trust me, and it's common, so expect it. I'm telling you this now so you can expect it when you go in. Alright, expect to be called names. Expect to be called out. It's like death and taxes. It's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be stand out or stood up by a drill sergeant eventually. It's gonna happen. So you can try to hide or, but expect that going in. And remember, it's never personal. That's the worst thing you can do mentally inside your head is to take that criticism to heart. And you don't want that. It's all to see you can handle stress. Okay, so now talk to you the mission of the drill sergeant job. And it's the reason why they criticize you and they call your names and stuff. Is to make sure that they break down your civilian life attitude. They call your names is to break down that ego of, hey, if you call me a name, I'll curse you out. Black girls do. But it's to make sure you break out of that civilian lifestyle, civilian thinking, and then they build you up. After they break you down from all that yelling, the screaming, the harsh criticism, after they break you down until you feel like you are a total failure, but really you're not though, it's the purpose. They give you a task to make sure that you fail, but then they will help you build you up again by showing you how to do it the right way. So it's like they set you up for failure, but they help you to think like a soldier and complete that task correctly. So it's all strategic how they teach you how to be mentally tough and mentally thick-skinned. Superior training equals superior soldiers. Alright, so that's all I have for drill sergeants and how you can overcome the mental toughness and be mentally tough. You can get through this. And see the drill sergeants in a better light. They are there to help you. They may give you a task that set to fail you. They'll give you all this criticism, but it's all a big test. It's a mental challenge. That's why they call basic training. It's a mental game. It's never personal. They're there to help you and be the best soldier you can be. Superior training equals superior soldiers. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe, comment on this video if you have any questions, and stay tuned for my next video, which is about battle buddies and your platoon members and how you can get along with them. See you soon. Hooah!